The scoreline says 3-2 and 3 points in the bag. It doesn't really tell the whole story because you've had a lot of chances there to put the game to bed a lot earlier than that.
Oh, with so many chances. The good and the bad of Peterborough. It's entertaining for the fans, but not me as a manager. The game was far more uncomfortable than it needed to be. We had to be patient for the first goal. Great goal it was. And then obviously we go 2-0 up with another really quality goal. And at half-time we just spoke about, look, we were aware that we're going to make 2 changes. We thought the possibility of them matching us up. And we just said, look, we've got to be good in terms of don't get too deep because of the wind that was quite strong, and they had it. Be good with the first pass and just be good in the ball, and we felt we could pick them off. First goal, lose the ball. I can accept I'm not happy with it. I can accept Christie's mistake. It's a human being's error. That he's obviously just a bit of a freak one. So the first goal, when there's a 2-goal lead for any team, the next goal is a really important one. They got it. They got back into the game. They got a bit of ascendancy in the game. We then started thinking, okay, it really was counter-attack. We were going to cause them problems. We did. We score, and then after that, we should be out of sight really. And we let them back into the game again, and then after that, you know, they get on top of us because that's just the way the momentum went in the game. So it became a lot more uncomfortable than what I would have wished. But the most important thing is to get the win. I thought we handled the 5 minutes injury time very well. I was pleased with that. So once you've had a defeat like we did, we've got to make sure that we just go bang, we're at it again. And today we got the win and we move on to the next one.
Yeah, Ivan Toney and Marcus Madison probably out of the 3 seem to get more credit, but obviously Mo Issa scored twice today. As I say, 2 really good strikers finishes. He
was outstanding today. He nearly got a third. It was a block or a save. His finishes are quality. He's a quality finisher. He does that a lot in training, and yeah, he was 2 excellent finishes. I thought he was overall play was very good. And I'm pleased for first half because what we worked on and the shape, we knew, well, we felt they were going to play, which they did. The problems we would give them, we did. We did a lot of work on it. And the football with smaller passes at times was better. So I was pleased with that in general. But we need to manage games better than what we did. And really, we get that 4th goal at 3-1. Then it could have been 5 or 6. But in the end, we conceded a second. And I wouldn't say hanging on, but obviously it was a lot more nervy for everyone than it should have been.
Of course, there was an injury concern prior to the game with Lewis Reed, and he managed to get through probably more than you expected him to, given the nature of so close to the game that he sustained it.
Well, he sustained it yesterday, obviously, and he took a stud to the foot. I've had it myself. It can be very, very painful, and it was on his right foot, his kicking foot. The swelling came up very quickly. We sent him for an X-ray. I was worried it could have been broken. It wasn't. Got that confirmation yesterday afternoon, and then today he came in for a fitness test, said he was fine. He got through the game fine, but I know when you have that, having it myself, that psychologically it can you touch and you have to shift your feet quicker to maybe not hit laces, passes a lot. I thought he did fine. I thought we just wanted to show it up a little bit. He was getting dragged out a little bit when the match was up. 90, a bit more physical in there, and Woody coming in with his legs. And then Serhat coming on, I thought he was very good when he came on, set up 2 really good chances. So I was pleased generally with everyone. Listen, it's a very good result for us. We know the areas that we didn't do right, and we could have made it a lot easier, as we've shown in previous games. But that's 3 home games, 3 in a bounce wins, 12 goals. So, yeah, I'm going to be not happy with certain things, which I'll go through Monday with the players. But the most important thing today was getting that win, and we're only 1 defeat in 8 now, so we're on a good run.
Yeah, Blake Tracy and Boyd came into the starting line. They both completed 90 minutes, and you'd be pleased with that as well, because they've obviously been a little bit of a miss for you. Yeah,
I think they were both fatiguing towards the end. George certainly, his presence, and he's an excellent player. So, and I just felt Fraser coming back in, and look, the explanation to the players that weren't playing was, I feel we've got quite a what's the right word to use? Quite a level playing field in terms of the squad. There's no big differences between them. In particular, I think the full-back areas and the middle of the park. And so, really, the message is, if we're going to underperform, there's a chance that someone else is going to come in. And today, I felt the balance of the team was better with another left footer on the left midfield.
You've got a game on Tuesday in the leasing.com trophy. Obviously, you made changes in that first game against Northampton. Does this give another opportunity to those to really stake a claim?
Yeah, well, I think the rule that it counts, a player counts if he's played 40 games. That'll come into it on Tuesday. Maybe one from today will start, but no more.
And as I say, they showed in that game against Northampton that if they are putting in decent performances, they come into your thinking. So it's a good opportunity for them again.
Absolutely, and it's an important game because that's one I want to win and make sure that we get 6 points from the first 2 games. It's a tournament we want to do well in, and we want to get back to a winning run, regardless of what the team is. But certainly, the ones that played today, Blake Tracy's the one that maybe play, and he may have to play in a different position. But apart from that, I'm pretty much certain that it'll be the ones that didn't play today will play, which again is a very strong team, and players that have done very well and are doing well, people like Kanu and Dembele and Serhat and people like that. So yeah, it's, I think, one I'm looking forward to against a very good young Arsenal team that will be technically very good.